The statistical odds on Deshaun Watson for 2018 are, well, odd. Photo by Eric Southside. The Texans begin training camp in the next 24 hours, and thus will officially begin the Deshaun Watson hype train for 2018. No NFL player is averaging more magazine covers and television segments per 2017 start than the Houston Texans franchise quarterback. He is the future of this franchise, and a noteworthy part of the future of the league, as well. However, one segment of the football tapestry that appears to be a little more bare than full over Watson's 2018 prospects is the wagering website Bovada. Each season at about this time, Bovada will put out odds whereby bettors can try to pick which quarterback will lead the league in passing yards, passing touchdowns, and interceptions. Also, they have rushing leaders and receiving leaders wagers available, after a truncated rookie season that saw Watson throw for 1,699 yards and 19 touchdowns in just 6 starts, 7 games overall. You would think mere mathematical extrapolation would put Watson near the leaders with the shortest odds in the first 2 categories. Oddly, that is not the case. First, here are the odds on the player to lead the NFL in passing yards in 2018. NFL odds: player to record the most passing yards in the 2018 regular season: Tom Brady, nay, 7 halves Drew Brees, no, 9 halves Ben Roethlisberger, Pitt, 11 halves Philip Rivers, Black, 7/1 Matthew Stafford, Det, 10/1 Jimmy Garoppolo, SF, 14/1 Aaron Rodgers, GB, 14/1 Matt Ryan, ATL, 15/1 Kirk Cousins, Min, 18/1 Jared Goff, LAR, 33/1 Case Keenum, Den, 33/1 Eli Manning, NYG, 33/1 Alex Smith, Was, 33/1 Carson Wentz, Fi, 33/1 Russell Wilson, C, 33/1 Patrick Mahomes, KC, 38/1 Ryan Tannehill, Mia, 40/1 Derek Carr, Oak, 44/1 Deshaun Watson, Who, 50/1 Blake Bortles, Jack, 75/1 Andy Dalton, Sin, 75/1 Andrew Luck, Int, 75/1 Marcus Mariota, 10, 75/1 Joe Flacco, Bal, 100/1 Dak Prescott, Dahl, 100/1 Mitch Trubisky, Kai, 100/1 Cam Newton, Carr, 150/1 Tyrod Taylor, Klee, 150/1 Jameis Winston, TB, 150/1 Sam Bradford, Ari, 200/1 AJ McCarron, BUF, 200/1 Josh McCown, NYJ, 200/1. Okay, this one is astounding to me. Deshaun's yardage numbers weren't eye-popping, around 261 yards per game, if you count Deshaun as having played 6.5 games, but they were certainly good enough to have him with shorter odds than the likes of Ryan Tannehill, Case Keenum, and Patrick Mahomes, who has started just 1 game in the NFL. Now, the upside to this, as a Texans fan, is two-pronged. First, Watson is great value at 50-1. Second, perhaps the reason the oddsmakers don't see him leading the league in passing is because the Texans will be leading in many of their games and won't need to throw the football. Dare to dream. For the record, betting against any of the top 3 on the board, Brady, Brees, Roethlisberger, has been a losing proposition this decade. Since 2011, the only QB outside of those 3 to lead the league in passing yards was Peyton Manning in 2013. Now, on to touchdown passes. Player to record the most passing touchdowns in the 2018 regular season: Aaron Rodgers, GB, 3/1 Tom Brady, nay, 7 halves Drew Brees, no, 6/1 Philip Rivers, Black, 17 halves Ben Roethlisberger, Pitt, 9/1 Carson Wentz, Fi, 9/1 Jared Goff, LAR, 14/1 Deshaun Watson, Who, 14/1 Matthew Stafford, Det, 16/1 Russell Wilson, C, 16/1 Kirk Cousins, Min, 28/1 Matt Ryan, ATL, 33/1 Derek Carr, Oak, 40/1 Jimmy Garoppolo, SF, 40/1 Andrew Luck, Int, 40/1 Cam Newton, Carr, 50/1 Dak Prescott, Dahl, 75/1 Field, 16/1. This one seems a little more reasonable, as one thing Watson did with great prolificness was toss touchdown passes, nearly 3 a game if we use 6.5 games as the basis. This category has had far more variability than the passing yards category, as there have been 6 different leaders in the last 6 seasons, including Russell Wilson in 2017, with just 34 touchdowns, a nice number, but the lowest number for a league leader since 2009. Watson at 14-1 is not a bad play here. Now comes the one that we hope the odds makers really missed on. Player to record the most interceptions thrown in the 2018 regular season: Deshaun Watson, who 5/1 Ben Roethlisberger, Pitt 11 halves Ryan Tannehill, Mia 11 halves Eli Manning, NYG 7/1 Cam Newton, Carr 15 halves Marcus Mariota, 14/1 Philip Rivers, Black 14/1 Mitch Trubisky, Kai 14/1 Andrew Luck, 18/1 Patrick Mahomes, KC 18/1 Joe Flacco, Bal 20/1 Kirk Cousins, Min 25/1 Andy Dalton, Sin 25/1 Blake Bortles, Jack 33/1 Derek Carr, Oak 33/1 Field 4/1. If you're a Texan fan wondering, how could this be? Well, if we are going to use mathematical extrapolation for the good categories, then we need to use them for the bad ones. Watson's 8 interceptions in 6.5 games become 20 picks over a full season. That would lead the league in 3 of the last 6 seasons. Watson's style involves quite a bit of risk-taking that may not have been needed out of his game in just 6 starts as a rookie. Just for fun, here are the receiving and rushing leaders odds for the 2018 season. Player to record the most receiving yards in the 2018 regular season: Antonio Brown, Pitt 4/1 Julio Jones, ATL 5/1 Odell Beckham Jr. NYG 13 halves DeAndre Hopkins, who 13 halves Keenan Allen, Lack 12/1 Michael Thomas, No 12/1 Adam Thielen, Min 18/1 Mike Evans, TB 20/1 TY Hilton, Ain't 22/1 Devontae Adams, GB 25/1 Amari Cooper, Oak 25/1 AJ Green, Sin 25/1 Doug Baldwin, C 33/1 Tyreek Hill, KC 40/1 Demaryius Thomas, Den 40/1 Stephon Diggs, Min 50/1 Josh Gordon, Clee 50/1 Golden Tate, Det 50/1 Larry Fitzgerald, Ari 66/1 Devin Funchess, Carr 66/1 Allen Robinson, Kai 66/1 Juju Smith-Schuster, Pitt 66/1 Robbie Anderson, NYJ 80/1 Brandon Cooks, Lar 80/1 Michael Crabtree, Bal 80/1 Pierre Garçon, SF 80/1 Alshon Jeffrey, Phi 80/1 Sammy Watkins, KC 80/1 Marvin Jones, Det 100/1 Cooper Kupp, Lar 100/1 Jarvis Landry, Clee 100/1 Emmanuel Sanders, Den 100/1 Robert Woods, Lar 100/1 Field 28/1. Player to record the most rushing yards in the 2018 regular season: Ezekiel Elliott, Dahl 9 halves Le'Veon Bell, Pitt 11 halves Todd Gurley, Lar 6/1 David Johnson, Ari 13 halves Leonard Fournette, Jack 15 halves Dalvin Cook, Min 8/1 Kareem Hunt, KC 17 halves Saquon Barkley, NYG 10/1 Melvin Gordon, Lack 20/1 Jordan Howard, Kai 22/1 Devonta Freeman, ATL 25/1 Jay Ajayi, Phi 33/1 Alex Collins, Bal 33/1 Derrick Henry, 40/1 LeSean McCoy, BUF 50/1 Joe Mixon, Sin 50/1 Darius Geis, Was 66/1 Jerick McKinnon, SF 66/1 Kenyon Drake, Mia 80/1 Alvin Kamara, No 80/1 Ronald Jones, TB 100/1 Marshawn Lynch, Oak 100/1 Lamar Miller, Who 100/1 Rashad Penny, C 100/1 Field 33/1. Listen to Sean Pendergast on Sports Radio 610 from 2 to 6 p.m. weekdays. Also, follow him on Twitter at http://twitter.com/StPendergast and like him on Facebook at https://www.facebook.com/StPendergast.